Hi children, good morning everybody. Welcome to 10th standard second language English YouTube classes. My dear children, in the previous classes that we were studying about the lesson called the colors of silence in three parts. Am I right children? So in part 1 that we have studied about how the physically disabled people are leading their life, and also that we come to know the brother of Satish Gujral called I.K. Gujral, who was the Prime Minister of India, and also that we come across Satish Gujral's photo, and also that we come across how Satish was suffering from the severe deafness and the hearing problem and the leg injury, isn't it? And also in the first session that we come to know how Surendra and Satish talk to each other, and how terribly that Satish was feeling, feeling the pain. And moreover, yes, when was that accident happened, and how come he met with an accident by the when he had been to Kashmir, yes, that he was fallen from the Rikti bridge, and so that he was lost his lost his hearing, isn't it? And that problem caused because of the medicine reaction and the medicine which was given for the treatment of his leg was reacted and caused him to the deafness, isn't it? So in this slide that we understood that Satish's father wanted him to join to the school, but the school which he was studying refused to take the admission because due to the long absence, and other schools also rejected for the same reason. And also that we has done these homeworks in the previous class, and also in the second part that we come to know how Avatar Naren made efforts to join Satish to the different schools, but those schools also rejected him for the same reasons, and they started both Satish's father and his brother Inder started him to teach in the home itself. Got it children? That we come to understand that in the second part of this lesson children. And his father also provided him the armful books, armful in the sense plenty or needy books, agatya iruvastu pustakalana that he has provided him. Sorry children. So like this Satish Gujral started learning the different aspects, and he read about the life of Garibaldi, Sharas Chandra and Munshi Premchand. Got it? And then he come to understand another world too. This is what that we had has come to know in the session 2, and also he understood another world. Got it children? And also we done some homeworks in the regarding the second session children. In the third session we come across one of the very important aspect of Satish's life, that is, yes, can anybody remember? Can anybody recall children? Very good. Yes. See, one of the incident which changed the course of Satish's life was that a beautiful bird which has attracted him, isn't it? How beautiful the bird was, or what made Satish attracted by that bird? The bird had a longish tail, very good, black crest, it has a darting eyes, it has restless energy, and it is so active that made him attract his attention. And what did he do? When he was attracted by that bird, he took the notebook and pencil and started to draw the picture of that bird children. Ever since he indulged himself in drawing. Got it children? Satish, this is one of the turning point in Satish's life children. I have already told you This question may arise for 2 marks or 3 marks, children. Okay. Yes, this is what that we have learnt in the session 3, children. I am recapitulating these things in order to make you to understand to the people who were absent or who missed those classes, children. Okay. So his father was not willing to continue that habit. Got it, children? And also his mother had a hopeless, but his father had a hope that he would regain his hearing at any time. That is why he convinced his wife also. Got it, children? So there we have stopped in the session 3, children. And now in today's class, let us learn the remaining aspect of this lesson, children, which is very important on the point of examination, children. Yes, for the 3 marks. Okay. Either they may ask any 2 marks questions on this class, or on the paragraph that which we are going to deal now, or they may raise 1 paragraph writing or 3 marks question, children. I hope that you will listen attentively and underline the things which are very important, children. Okay. Shall we start the today's class, children? Yes. Then all of you open your textbook, page number 146, children. Okay. I welcome you to the part 4 of the lesson, Colors of Silence. Shall we start? Yes. Several visits to the doctors followed with nothing improving for Satish. He remained his silent world, the only solace from his being painting. He managed to paint and draw in spite of his father's opposition. One day, when he was busy mixing the colors on his palette, he became aware of his father standing at the door. He looked up to find him staring at the painting intently. Satish reddened but continued with his mixing. Slowly his father came into the room and sat next to his son. See, my dear children, another important aspect in this class or in this session. So we know that Satish's father was not willing to continue the painting or drawing, isn't it? What did he say? It is not good future. Got it? You read well. That is what he suggested now. And also he said artists live in a pittance. They are living in a poverty. Got it, children? So Satish's father not wanted him to become the artist. Keep in your mind. That is why, but in the other hand, Satish was very much interested in painting. Though his father objected him for the painting, he continued. In spite of his father's force, in spite of his father's objection, Satish continued the painting. What did you learn? So, Satish's father took him to the doctor. See, he took him to the doctor for the treatment, but nothing improved there was nothing improvement in the health of Satish or in the hearing problem, children. He still continued with the same problem. He remained in his silent world. So, Satish started to lead his life alone. That he remained in the silent world. Silent world in the sense, avanದೇ ಆದ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಶಾಂತವಾದ ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿರೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ. Here, he was not mingling with other boys. Got it? He was not going out to play. He was not going to school. So, he has his own world. What was his world? Sitting on the bed or sitting on a bed looking through the window, or else now that he has learned another pastime now. What is that? Very good. That is drawing, or that he is involving in his own world of painting, children. The only solace for him being painting. He was comfortable in painting, children. Which was the only solace. Look at the word solace here, children. Solace in the sense comfort zone. Which is the only comfort zone of Satish, children, here? Yes. The only comfort zone of Satish was that painting. Got it, children? So, that was his own world, children. And he managed to paint and draw in spite of his father's opposition. I told now. In spite of his father's objection or opposition, he continued painting because it was the only comfort zone that he had at that particular time, children. But his father was not willing to Satish continue his painting. Got it, children? Yes, look at this. What happened? One day, when he was busy mixing colors in the palette, Satish was busy in mixing the colors in a palette, in his room. Got it? So, when he was busy mixing the colors in his palette, he became aware of his father standing at the door. Just he was doing some mixing in the colors. Water paints are there now. Just like this, that he was mixing. His father came and stood near the door. He came. He understood. He thought. He came to know for a while that his father is standing there. He looked up to find him staring at the painting intently. See, he looked up to find him staring at the painting intently. His father came there and he was staring in the sense that he was looking very seriously towards the painting that which he was drawing, children, which Satish was drawing. His father came and looking, yes, he was staring. He was looking at the painting that he has done, children, intently, intentionally, or with interest. Here, intent in the sense, with interest only, that his father was looking towards there. And Satish reddened. Look at that. Satish reddened. Reddened in the sense, he was not given much attention towards his father. Just he continued his mixing, children. Satish reddened. In the sense, he didn't give much interest or attention towards his father. But he continued his mixing. He was doing his duty of mixing the colors to paint or to draw to the picture which was standing in front of him. His father came and looked at the painting. Slowly, his father came into the room and sat next to his son. Look at it. The father who was stood at the door, who looked at the painting, Mr. Avatar Nare, by looking at the painting, he slowly came and sit next to his son, who was busy in mixing the colors. Slowly came. His father, looking at the painting, he also came very slowly to him and sat next to his son. Bandu magan pakka kulutkondu. You want to do it. Look at that. You want to do it very badly, don't you? Look at that. Underline the sentence there. You want to do this very badly, don't you? Who said this? Mr. Avatar Narain. To whom was it said? It was said to Satish. See here, you want to do this very badly. Do this, in the sense, what is this? Yes, the word this refers to the painting here. ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಬೇಡ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ನನ್ನ ಕಣ್ ತಪ್ಪಿಸಿ ನೀನು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ. Though I have told you to stop painting, that you are continuing now, he asked. Look at it. You want to do this very badly, don't you? He asked. And ಎಷ್ಟು ಬೇಡ ಆದರೂ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ನೀನು? Had Satish had the power of hearing, he would have heard the tremor in his father's voice. Look at it. He had not listened. He had not heard everything what his father had told children, but he understood the tremor. Tremor in a sense, shaking. Okay. The concern, ಇಲ್ಲಿ shaking in a sense, shake, concern ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಡುಗೋದು ಅಂತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. But here that we have to look it in the way of concern children. He understood the concern of his in his father's voice. As it was, he only read his lips. He did not heard everything properly, but he read the lip movements of his father children. He understood the lip movements of his father and come to know what he is telling. As it was only he read his lips, he didn't reply. He understood what his father was telling, but he didn't reply to his father. Avatar Naren put his hand on Satish's shoulder. Satish was unable to believe that his father was not angry with him for painting. See, after doing all these things, Mr. Avatar Naren put his hand on the shoulder of his son. When his father put on his hand on his shoulder, Satish could not believe, because his father was not angry on him, angry with him for painting. Usually till then he was very much angry against Satish for painting children. But this particular day, on this day, he was not making any angry. Just he is talking smoothly and he is showing concern on Satish, and he put the hand on his shoulder. After some moments later, so after doing all these things, Satish's father, Mr. Avatar Naren, he sat for a while there. A moments later, his father left the room. He left the room. Mr. Avatar Naren left from that room, allowing his son to continue the painting. He stayed with his son for a moment or a few minutes. After a few minutes, he went from there. Okay, he left his son to paint. When he returned a couple of hours later, see, he left room and went outside, and again he came back. When he returned a couple of hours later, his arms were full of paints. His arms were full of paints, brushes of all shapes and sizes, and several rolls of drawing sheets. He carefully sat them down on Satish's table. See, this is the surprise here, children. The person who has been opposing Satish for painting, now he only brought all the painting materials to Satish. Look at that. He went outside. After a few hours, after a couple of hours, he came back from the city, and when he came back, children, we could see that he had brought a number of paint brushes, painting brushes of all sizes, and several drawing sheets, and so many brushes of all shapes and sizes, several rolls of drawing sheets. He brought bulk of, okay, he bought the painting things in a bulk, children. What does it indicate? Yes, he agreed the painting of his son, children. Got it? In order to support his habit, in order to support his heart, that he brought all these things. Got it? Okay, when he brought all these things, okay, what did he bring, children? Okay, what did he bring? So he brought armful of paints, brushes of all shapes and sizes, and several rolls of drawing sheets. Got it? What did he do? After bringing all those things, children, he carefully sat them down on the Satish table. See, he carefully put all those things. He put all those painting materials on the Satish table. Pitaji! See, began Satish slowly. We can understand the concern, affection, love, and the responsibility of his father in this job, children. So after looking all these things, Satish reacted, Pitaji! Pitaji, began Satish slowly. His father nodded his head, a smile breaking at his corners of his mouth. His eyes remained sad, though. See, when he brought all these painting materials to Satish, Satish became surprised and he started, Papa, yenidella anno tara. He talked to him. His father nodded his head. Okay, nodded in the sense he shook his head. Got it? And a smile. He gave a smile. On the smile and a that smile breaking at the corner of his mouth. ಬಾಯಿಯ ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನಗುವನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟರು. ಬಟ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಐಸ್ ರಿಮೈಂಡ್ ಸ್ಯಾಡ್. ಕಣ್ಣಲ್ಲಿ ದುಃಖ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಓಕೆ ಆ ಸ್ಮೈಲು ಮತ್ತು ದೀಸ್ ಮಟೀರಿಯಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಈ ಬ್ರಾಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸನ್ ಶೋಸ್ ದ ರೆಸ್ಪಾನ್ಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಅವತಾರ್ ನರೇನ್. Got it? And he said, they are for you, Satish. See, underline. Look at that, children. Underline this line, particular line. They are for you. What is they here? The painting materials. Got it? They are for you. Look at here, children. Underline this particular lines here. Okay. What are they here? They signifies as the painting materials here. Got it? So they are for you. I will found out the best school of arts for you. See how, look at the concern of Satish's father here. He says, they are for you. All these things I have brought to you, my dear son. And I will find out the best school of arts for you. You will learn the arts and make your life in your chosen field. He said that he will find the best school of arts for his son, and also he suggested him to learn arts, to learn drawing, and also that he said, you will learn arts and make your life in your chosen field. You go in whatever the interested, whatever that you like to do in life. If you are interested in drawing, that I will find out the best school of drawing, our best drawing school, and I will join you there. Like this, he is encouraging Satish here. See, Mr. Avatar Narain made up his mind. He changed his mindset, and now he is supporting Satish to be the artist. If he had not taken that decision on that day, the world might have missed one of the great artists of the artist children. Okay, so India would have missed one of the greatest artist children. In the same way, the art field would have missed one of the greatest artists. Okay, like this. So that he supported him. When he says so, Satish's eyes filled with tears, and he did an uncharacteristic thing. He hugged his father tightly. His heart, uncharacteristic thing. He hugged his father tightly. His heart full of love with his stern father, who had at last accepted that his destiny lay in the canvas and painting. Look at that. See, when his father did all these things, children, Satish could not understand. Okay, his father's nature. And what did he do? What did Satish do, children? When his father, told that he would join him to one of the his art school, children. What did he do? He uncharacteristic thing. Uncharacteristic ಆ ಥರ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಮಾಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನು. Got it? Okay. What did he do? He hugged his father tightly. ಅವರ ಅಪ್ಪಾಜಿನ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ತಪ್ಪಿಕೊಂಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. And his heart was full of love for the stern father who had at last accepted his destiny, lay in the canvas and paint. He cried with happiness because his father accepted. Accepted in the sense that ಒಪ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Opposite of accept, reject. Got it? Look at that. His father agreed for the painting. So look at that, children. His father agreed, and he came to know, Mr. Avatar Narain came to know that his destiny in the sense, his luck or his star, his life, avana vidhi, avana hane baraha ellide? That is on the canvas and paint. Canvas antandre makkಳಲ್ಲಿ, so canvas is a painting cloth, children, or painting brushes, painting material, children. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ವಾಸ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಮೇಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಅವರ ಅಪ್ಪಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. Got it? Within a short time, he learnt more than just painting. After this incident, children, within a short time, very fastly that he has learnt more than just painting. He learnt about life. It is this boy now popularly known as Satish Gujral. Keep in your mind, children, the guy who was stubborn, who forced to paint in his home, that guy, that Satish, was none other than the very popular artist of the country, called Satish Gujral. After that incident, children, Satish not only learned the drawing ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕಲೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು. He also learned about the life. He understood the life, children. Isn't it? And he was well versed in different fields. He learnt more than painting. ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಾಕಿದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನ ಕಲಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. He learnt about the life, children. And it is this boy called Satish Gujral. That guy is none other than Mr. Satish Gujral, whom we come across in the very beginning of the lesson. Isn't it? Called Satish Gujral, children. Look at here. Though he was suffering from the physical disability of hearing problem, that he stood on in his life by his own interest, and he did a great achievement in the field, in his interested field, children. Even today he is popular as a great artist. Who is this man, children? Yes, you are right. He is none other than Satish Gujral. He got his own identity, children. Satish Gujral got his own identity. And he proved that physical disability is no barrier to success. How he proved? Look at it. Look at that. He became very popularly known as Satish Gujral. Satish Gujral is among the foremost artists of India. He is one of the few artists who is accomplished in several art forms like painting, sculpture and architecture. Satish Gujral is also a writer. See, he has become an all-rounder. He is a multi-talented personality, children. Multi-talented in the sense, he was well versed in the different fields. Look at it. Satish Gujral is among the foremost artists of India. He is one of the very familiar or famous or greatest artists of India, children. He is one of the few artists who is accomplished in several art forms like painting, sculpture and architecture. Only a few people are well versed in more than 2 or 3 forms, children. Like that, Satish Gujral is accomplished in the sense well versed, or he had a great knowledge in the different art forms like painting, sculpture. Painting in the sense, okay, ಚಿತ್ರಣ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. Sculpture in the sense, ಕೆತ್ತನೆ. Got it? ಶಿಲ್ಪಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೆತ್ತುತ್ತಾರಲ್ವ ಮಕ್ಕಳ? Yes, that is sculpture. Chiseling. We have a skill of chiseling, children. And also architecture. Architecture in the sense, very good. Designer, okay, just like a civil engineers, like that. Architecture, planning, who does planning and construct the different things, different buildings, that is called the architecture engineering, children. So here Satish is well versed in painting, sculpture and architecture. If you are very famous in the different fields, children, I will give one example. You know Dr. Rajkumar. Dr. Rajkumar is well versed in acting, children. At the same way, he was a great singer too. Am I right, children? He had 2 talents, 2 great talents. He was maintaining the 2 great talents simultaneously. Got it? He was a very good singer. He got the national prizes for his singing also. At the same way, he got the national prizes for his acting also. So like this, some people are blessed with different many other talents altogether, children, by the God. In the same way, Satish Gujral was blessed with the multi-talents like painting, sculpture and architecture. And moreover, another important thing is, children, he is also a great writer. See, underline the lines there, children. How popular Satish is, and how familiar and how talented is Satish here. He was very much interested in painting, and also he was very strong in sculpture, and he was also doing architectural designs. Apart from that, he was a very good writer too. Got it? And exhibitions of his work have been held all over the world. Look at it. Exhibitions of his work. Exhibitions in the sense? Yes. Have you ever been to exhibitions, children? ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ವಸ್ತು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಾಲಯ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಈ ಥರ ಸತೀಶ್ ಗುಜ್ರಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ವಸ್ತು ಸಂಗ್ರಹಾಲಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವರ ಪೇಂಟಿಂಗ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮತ್ತು ಇವರ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಿಸ್ ವರ್ಕ್ಸ್ have been held all over the world and displayed in the prestigious museums like Museum of Modern Arts, New York, the Hiroshima Collection, Washington, and the National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. He has published 4 books of his work in various arts. Look at that, children. He became a world famous artist, children. The works are the things that what he has done were exhibited, have made a show, okay, are shown throughout the world, children, exhibited throughout the world. The great museums displayed in the prestigious museums like the Museum of Modern Art, underline the entire passage, the paragraph number 35, 36, 37, children. Look at here. The paragraph number 35, 36, 37. These are all very important on the point of, okay, the question which I am going to ask you now. Write down the question, children. Write down the question. How popular Satish Gujral today? Got it? Okay, Satish Gujral is a popular artist of India. Justify. If they ask like this, you have to write like this. You write these things, children. Satish is one of the greatest scientists, and he was well versed in painting, sculpture, and architecture, and also a good writer. The exhibitions of him were displayed or exhibited in the great museums like Museum of Arts and Hiroshima Collection, Washington, and the National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. Look at this. This is the National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi. New Delhi ನಲ್ಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ National Gallery of Modern Art ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ ಒಂದು ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ಇಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಇವರ ವರ್ಕ್ಸು ಎಕ್ಸಿಬಿಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್, ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್. ರೈಟ್ ಡೌನ್. How popular Satish today are Satish Gujral is one of the greatest artists of India. Justify. Okay, ಇದನ್ನೇ ಬರ್ಕೊಂಬಿಡಿ. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ. Okay, write this question, children. Justify. What is children? If they ask like this, if they ask like so, children, you have to write these important aspects of what we are discussing now, children. Got it? I hope that you will understand. So, the modern in the New Delhi also, in the National Gallery of Modern Art, okay, there we can see the number of paintings of Satish Gujral. He has published 4 books of his works in the various arts. See, he has written 4 books, children, books. Okay, for the different artistic forms that he has represented. For painting also, that he wrote 1 book. For sculpture, architecture, okay, and other artistic qualities that he has dealt those things in his books, children. It shows he was a very good writer too. Look at that, children. The boy who was suffering from the deafness in the beginning, the guy who was refused by the headmaster of that school, the guy who was neglected by the every schools, okay, when he was small child, the same guy has brought up and stand to the esteem level now. Got it, children? The same guy. Can you believe? We can't believe. Look at their children. So that is how. It is an example. The life of Satish Gujral, it is an example to everyone, children. We should not neglect anyone. He was neglected by the headmaster of that school now. And he has suggested Satish Gujral father to take him to the school, to the deaf and dumb now. He was suggested now. That guy has become the world famous artist, world famous painter, world famous sculptor, and popular writer all over the world today. So, this is what Satish achieved in his life, children. So he has become and also that we have to be hats up Avatar Naren, who was refused to do the painting in the beginning. Later he also supported and inspired, and he stood with him. Got it? He stood with his son and helped him to become a great artist of the country. Keep in your mind, children, so many awards and prizes were given to Satish. He was awarded the Order of the Crown of the Best Architectural Design of the 20th century for the design of the Belgium Embassy in New Delhi. Look at there, children. One of the greatest awards of the India, called the Crown of the Best Architectural Design of the 20th century, was given to him by the Belgian Embassy in New Delhi. Belgium Embassy awarded him the best 20th century designer. Look at that, children. So, these are the prizes, these are the awards that he received, children. Who is here? Satish Gujral. Yes, you are right, the same old guy who was refused by the schools. This guy is receiving the best designer of the 20th century. He also been honored with Padma Vibhushana. Another laurel to him, that was, he was awarded Padma Vibhushana. See, look at this. What are the prizes and awards that he won in his life? He won the best architectural designer of the country from the 20th century designer by the Belgium Embassy, and also he was awarded Padma Vibhushana. What is it? Look at the life, look at the way that Satish has grown in his life, and look at the way that he has stood, that he has in life, though he was suffering from the physical disability. See, children, his life of achievement is an ample proof that physical disability is no barrier to success. The life of Satish Gujral is the best example to everyone, children, that physical disability is no barrier to success. Physical disability in the sense, ಅಂಗವೈಕಲ್ಯ ಸಾಧನೆಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಅಡ್ಡಿ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಸತೀಶ್ ಗುಜ್ರಾಲ್ ರವರು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Look at that, children. Look at that. So they may ask like this, children. How they may ask the question like this? Look at that. Physical disability is no barrier to success. Justify your answer with reference to Satish Gujral's life. Okay, they may ask one applicatory question like this, children. Look at that. Physical disability is no barrier to success. Justify your answer with reference to Satish's life. Definitely, children. Definitely. He proved and showed to the entire world that disability, it do not comes in the middle of the achievement. It should not come in the middle of achievement. If we have the willpower, if we have the good support, if we have the inspirational attitude in ourselves, that we can do the great things on the earth. That is what shown by Satish Gujral, children. Keep in your mind, children. Satish's life, Satish Gujral's life is the best examples to the people who are suffering from disability in the society. They can also do the things. Likewise, okay. I hope that you have understood this lesson, children. Have you enjoyed this lesson? Have you understood this lesson, children? Very good. I hope that you have understood and that I have done it in 4 parts in order to make you to understand, children. Okay. Yes, have you understood, children? Yes. Okay. Let us see the important questions, children. These are very important questions on the point of examination for 3 marks. Look at that. How can you say Satish became popular all over the world? What you will write, children? How popular Satish is? Yes, he is a world popular icon now. Okay, then he is the best designer, best painter and the architecture and a good writer. Okay, his works were exhibited almost all the in the international level museums like Washington Museum and National Gallery of Modern Art, New Delhi, Hiroshima Collection, Washington, isn't it? And also Museum of Art, New York, like this. That what does it shows? These are all. It shows that he is popular or very famous in the throughout the world. Got it? He is a world famous artist. You have to write these things to that question, children. And another question which just now I asked you children. Physical disability is no barrier to success. Do you agree with this? Justify your answer with reference to Satish's life. Look at them. These are very important questions in this lesson. And also, okay, how did Satish inspired by the bird? That question is also very important. Overall, they may ask another important question like this, children. An accident changed the course of Satish's life. Do you agree with this? Justified. Nodi. An accident changed the course of Satish's life. Justify antanu kuda kelಬಹುದು. Okay. Yes. I hope that you have understood. Yes. So here that I am going to stop my today's class, children. Then let us learn another poem or another chapter in the next class. Okay. So we stop here, children. Yes. Before going to stop, children, you can see the great paintings of Satish in this picture. Look at it. So here Satish. These are all the great works of Satish Gujral, children. Look at there. Look here in this painting that is drawing there, and it is one of the greatest painting. This is also the greatest painting. This is also the greatest paintings of Satish Gujral, children. These are all the world famous paintings, children. Okay. I hope that you have understood. Shall we stop here? Okay. Thank you.